What's up, guys? It's your boy DC. Sorry I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks. It's because this whole coronavirus issue. Sorry. And I'm speaking in a very low voice because my parents are asleep right now. So I gotta speak in a low voice. But you read the title. It is now confirmed that Flashpoint will reboot the DCEU. Whether Ezra Miller comes back or not. So, if I read this article right here, alright? It says right here. It says, after this week's headlines, all eyes are on Ezra Miller, his reps, and Warner Brothers to figure out what his role as the Flash will be for the future of the DCEU. Alright, listen. Listen. This article come up by Fandom Wire, alright? It says right here, I'm reading it right now. And I'll post a link down in the description so you guys can read it yourself. It says, while Variety and other trades confirm that an altercation happened, others wonder if the fight could have been staged. Whatever happened, many are waiting for more official statements. One of the Flash's previous co-directors, John Francis Daly, left the project over creative differences, alright? And we all know about that, so I'm not going to go over that, alright? And it says right here, the real story is how important The Flash is to Warner Brothers. Here's why. And it is officially resetting the Justice League in a new DCEU. Fandom Wire has exclusively spoken to sources involved with this film, the Flash film, to confirm that the events of the new film have Barry racing back to save his mom. However, when he comes back through the Speed Force, after altering time, forever adjustments to the DCEU will be made. Alright, and those adjustments are that Justice League and BVS will no longer be canon, and that they will, and Man of Steel. Justice League, Man of Steel, and BVS will no longer be canon, and those will be wiped off of the timeline. Wonder Woman and Aquaman, Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa, they'll stay on, obviously, as their characters. But Robert Pattinson's Batman will be one of the few new characters incorporated in this new resetted timeline for the new DCEU. So, it means, so this basically saying the Batman isn't connected to the DCEU. Right now it isn't. But when Flashpoint fixes things, it will be. And it also says, and they're also not bringing up Henry Cavill's Superman because they don't know the real situations of what's going on, if he'll stay on or not, so they're just leaving that alone. And it says that it's still up in the air whether Ezra Miller will return as Flash, but we do know that Kiersey Clemons is still up for Iris West, and that Andy Muschietti, director of It 1 and 2, will direct the movie. And that Christina Huston, the visual director for Bumblebee and Birds of Prey, will write the script and do the visual directing, obviously. And that we've exclusively confirmed that the two villains of the movie will be Reverse Flash and Mirror Master. So, yeah. And while some reports have falsely claimed that Reverse Flash will be gender swapped and be played by Jessica Chastain, or Mirror Master will be played by Jessica Chastain, none of that has been confirmed. It's just a rumor, so yeah. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alright, we'll see what happens. Alright, so just gonna move on. It says, it's exciting to hear that Warner Brothers, or WB if you like to call them, WB and DC are finally having a plan for the future of DC films, because they were confirmed like 2 years ago that they're mainly focusing on solo standalone movies from here on out. But now we have a plan, because we didn't know what was going to reboot the DCE. We thought it was going to be the Flashpoint. We thought it was going to be the Batman. We thought it was going to be Black Adam. It is now confirmed that it is Flashpoint, and that Flashpoint will introduce Robert Pattinson's Batman into the DCEU. And if Ezra Miller himself gets recast, and Amber Heard gets kicked off of Aquaman 2, which she definitely should, that means she'll be recast with someone like Emilia Clarke, and that'll all be explained with Flashpoint 2. So, and it says that the Suicide Squad, James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, and Dwayne The Rock Johnson's Black Adam will not be canon to the new DCEU reset by Flashpoint. So that all won't matter. There's still question marks on Zachary Levi Shazam and Henry Cavill Superman that's not stated in this article, which I will link down below in the description. But you guys can figure that out yourselves. I'm sure you guys are smart enough to actually figure that out. And given how many JSA members will be entered into the Black Adam movie, it's gonna be very interesting to see all these superheroes combined into one movie. All right. Are you excited for this Flash standalone movie? I am. I'm very excited for the Flash standalone movie. I love Ezra Miller as Flash. I think he should stay on, and that whole choking his old like controversy about him choking a fan, like I think that's all BS. So that'll be wiped under the rug in about 2 weeks. So we'll see. What do you guys think? Comment down below.